What is up, my friends? Gary here, day 18. Today is the first day of the next 7-day video series for the 7 spiritual laws of success. I am really excited for this video series. Let's write this down. Today we're going to talk about the law of pure potentiality. The law of pure potentiality simply states that you and I and everybody on this planet, all 7 billion of us, who we really are at the core of us, we are not our bodies, we are not our voice, we are not our material things. We are something so much more powerful. We are something that is infinite. Even when our body dies, even when we leave this physical reality, who we truly are at our core, our spirit, our essence, whatever you want to call it, that is eternal. That has infinite power. It has infinite potential. It does not know limitation. It does not know fear. And when we tap into that, and when we start to experience that from a deep fundamental level, then we start to gain a personal power that it cannot be described. It has to be experienced. And you know, for me, back before I got on this path of personal growth and personal development, I just kind of felt like I was a leaf being blown around in the wind. I didn't feel like I had a purpose. Again, if you know anything about my story, I didn't like myself. You know, from junior high up until my mid-20s, you know, I really didn't feel like I had a purpose. I really didn't feel like there was a purpose to life. And anything that I really looked into as far as, you know, Western religion, it really was just empty and hollow to me. Everybody was talking about this, you know, Holy Spirit and, you know, all this other business, and it really just was hollow to me. So for me, I mean, I was already a good person. You know, I didn't break any of the 10 commandments, but you know, for me, I wasn't connected to a source. And the law of pure potentiality says that, you know, who we truly are at our essence, we are that pure source. We are that pure energy. We are that pure potentiality. And we do have the ability to create anything that our mind can conceive. So if you can picture it in your mind, if you can dream it, you can be it, you can do it, you can have it. It's really up to you to stay focused on that, to create a plan to make that happen, and to know who you truly are at the core, at the essence of who you truly are. So a couple things is that, you know, to practice the law of pure potentiality, to really connect to that pure potentiality, to connect to who you really truly are, it takes a couple things. And the first thing is you have to practice silence. Gosh, I don't even know how to spell silence. Okay? Silence. This means not reading books, not listening to the radio, not watching television, not, you know, having, you know, people around you, no distractions, complete silence. Okay? So that you can go into and connect to yourself. In the book, he talks about, you know, practicing silence for days and weeks. You know, I know that there are silent retreats. I would love to go to a silent retreat. I have a friend named Bailey. She went to a silent retreat on the West Coast. I think it was like in Oregon or something like that. And I have a great friend, Shaman Melody. She actually went to, I believe, India or Thailand, and she went to a silent retreat and practiced silence, I think, for 30 days. I might be wrong. I often am. But she practiced silence for a long time. And what happens when you practice silence is, for the first, you know, little while, your mind is just, it's just going crazy, you know. It just wants to express itself. It wants to talk. It wants to ask questions. It just wants to grab at things. And what happens is, over time, when you're practicing silence, is that finally the mind gives up and says, listen, you know, it's not going to speak, it's not going to do it, and then it just starts to fade away. And when it starts to fade away, you connect to something that's so powerful. You connect to the source of creation. And that's a very powerful thing, and I know I've experienced it quite a bit. I'll talk about how I experience it here in a minute. Another thing that they talk about in this book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, is going out and communing with nature. And I really believe that this is a very, very powerful practice, to go into the mountains, to go into the desert and commune with nature. Go to a stream and just commune with the water. Be one with the water. Be one with nature. Nature is just, the energy is so powerful. And, you know, I know that that whole energy thing, you know, it might kind of seem goofy, you know, auras and, you know, energy and all that type of stuff, but it's true. And once you experience it, you can't deny it. So going into nature and spending time just sitting and being. I mean, we're human beings, but we often practice human doing. We wake up and it's just go, 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 try to accomplish, try to get things done, try to make things happen. And, you know, life isn't supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be a struggle. It's not supposed to be go, go, go. I believe when you're go, 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 and you're trying to accomplish things and you're trying to get things done, you're creating stress, you're creating tension in the body. And when you go into silence, that is when you allow your mind to decompress and to let that stress go, to let that tension go, and to just be who you truly are. We're socially programmed to try to strive to get things, to try to accumulate all this stuff. You know, cars and clothes and houses and toys and all this stuff. It's everywhere. The advertising agencies, the advertising empire they're so good at their job. I mean, there are people in advertising that their entire job is to discover how to get you to want things that you don't need. That is their job. You're driving down the freeway, you are bombarded with advertising, trying to get you to want things that you do not need. When you go into silence, you let it all go. You let go of that world. You let go of this material world, and you really consciously become aware of that pure potentiality. So going into space, silence, communing with nature. I don't know if I spell that right, but who cares? Communing with nature. Okay, now this is the way that you connect to pure potentiality, to connect to who you truly are. Okay, it's very important. I mean, this is the first law. In order for you to advance to the next law and really excel and to master each law, you have to master one before the other. Okay, so silence, communing with nature. Okay, so now let me give you a couple of call to action. These are some things that I practice. These are actually some of the things that they talk about in the book. So some call to action. Number 1 is meditation. Okay? Beginning of this year, 2013, I started practicing Transcendental Meditation, which was brought back into the collective consciousness. I think, like, don't quote me, but I think like the 50s or the 60s by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi over in India. And Transcendental Meditation is a way for you to just totally connect to that pure potentiality. I cannot describe how it is, but it is so powerful. I would say that it really is the most powerful tool that I have in my toolbox. It is, I can tell you from first-hand experience, as soon as I learned, from the very first time that I learned how to practice Transcendental Meditation, my entire life changed. My business relationships changed. My entire path, my life course changed. It really did. Because we take on, again, like I said, you wake up in the day and you're just taking in all this information. It's go, 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 from morning to night, from birth to the grave. All we're doing is going, going, going. We rarely, especially in Western culture, we rarely take time to just be, to just relax, to just decompress. And it's so important because truly you are like a computer. Remember, your body is the instrument of the mind. Okay, and what your mind is like a computer. It's the most advanced computer in the entire universe. Okay, your conscious mind, your conscious awareness through your five senses is constantly taking in information through those five senses. Okay, we're hearing, we're seeing, we're tasting, we're smelling, we're touching constantly every day, taking in this information. Okay, and then what it does is through repetition and through emotionalization, it's then going and seeping into that subconscious mind. Okay, that's where the true programming takes place. And once something is internalized into that subconscious mind, it then flows through the body. The subconscious mind acts through the body. Okay, well, what happens is we're taking in all this information and we're not taking time to consciously stop throughout the day and just relax. Just be. Just let it all go. All the stuff from the day, all the stresses, all the tensions from the day. We don't do that. And it's so vitally important. So vitally important. Okay, two things. Number one is sleep. Sleep is so important to the human mind, to the human condition. It's vitally important because what it is it's time for you to dive directly into pure potentiality, to connect directly to source. And for me, my theory is that when you're dreaming, what's happening is your mind, your subconscious mind is just decompressing. It's taking in all the information and it's just filing things away. It's putting things in the trash. You know, you might have had something happen and it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't apply to you, to your beliefs, to the construct of who you are, who you want to be, and it throws it away. So when you go through a dream, when you're in that dream state, you're subconsciously storing, filing information. Also through meditation, what you're doing, see, when you sleep, you're unconsciously tapping into pure potentiality. But when you meditate, you're consciously tapping into pure potentiality. I can't really describe it. It's something that you have to experience. It's something that's very personal. But I can tell you from firsthand experience that it is just so powerful. And twice a day for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. I practice every day, twice a day, 20 minutes. That's it. And I can tell you that it is just some next level stuff. It is next level. It will take every area of your life to the next level because it really does. You get to this state where you're still conscious, but you're boom, you're gone, and you can feel it just decompressing. You can feel the tension, the stress, the worry, just boom, releasing from your conscious awareness, just releasing from your body. Because we're storing that stress, we're storing that tension in the physical body, in the fascia, in your soft tissue, in your muscles, in your joints. We're storing that energy. And so just to kind of little sidebar here, something very powerful that I learned at a Transcendental Meditation retreat that I went to is that yoga, the practice of yoga, the asanas and stuff like that, what that does is stretching your body, that breaks up the tension in the muscles, in the joints, in the fascia or the soft tissue. It breaks it up. And then what the meditation does is it releases it. And I can tell you from firsthand experience that it really truly is, it's just profound. And you know, if you're watching this video, or if you've been watching my videos, if you're following me, you've got to have the desire to take your life to the next level. Because the levels are infinite. We're always striving to go to the next level. And meditation is going to it's a quantum leap. It's a quantum leap. So meditation, twice a day, 20 to 30 minutes per day. Okay? And that's going into that practicing silence. Okay? Number two is go out into nature. Go out to nature. Go out into nature. Get away from the city. I mean, it might sound a little weird, a little new agey and all that, mumbo jumbo, but There really is. There's energy when you live in a city, you know. It really, the electromagnetic energy, it does affect us at a very subtle level. You know, just driving in traffic is going to affect you. You know, some people have the road rage and stuff like that. And that means that the outside world is affecting them at a subtle level. And it creates emotion. So when you're driving down the road and you got that road rage and you're pissed off at the guy next to you, the outside world is affecting you. It's having an effect on you. So when you go out into nature or you practice meditation, you're getting away from all that. And you're just being. You're just letting it go. So it's vitally important to practice this, to connect to who you truly are. Remember, you are not a human being. You're not a physical being. You're not a physical being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience in this physical reality. This is a game. It's a 3D virtual reality game that we play. It's a conscious awareness, three-dimensional virtual reality game. Okay, there's the spiritual level. This is the highest level. And then there's the physical level, okay? We in our culture with social programming, all of our conscious awareness is taught to focus just on that physical plane. I'm telling you right now, the non-physical, spiritual reality is so much more important. That's where we create from. The physical reality is just the world of results. It's the reality of results based on your inside world, your non-physical spiritual world. So, two things. Practice for the next 21 days. I'm telling you, your life will totally change. Totally change. If for the next 21 days you practice these two things. Meditate twice a day, 20 to 30 minutes. Just do it 20 minutes. Just do it 20 minutes. I mean, I guarantee that most everybody watches this video spends 20 minutes on Facebook, which is a total waste of time. It's a distraction. It keeps you in that physical reality, the world of drama. It keeps you in that. So practice for the next 21 days. Just take 20 minutes twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. I practice at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Okay? Take some time to, I'm telling you, your life will be so much better in every area of your life if you practice that, if you make that a habit. Okay? Number 3 is go out into nature. Go out into nature. Commune with nature. This is going to sound real weird, but go hug a tree. Go hug a tree. Go hang out by a stream. Just close your eyes. Just sit and forget about all the other stuff that you're trying to accomplish in your life. Because I'm telling you, when you connect to pure potentiality, you won't have to try. It will just happen. It will flow through you. And you will get all the results that you want in life by just being, by just connecting to who you are and letting that power flow through you. We don't have to work so hard. Okay? Man, there was another one I was gonna, oh yeah. Check out Transcendental Meditation. Google it, go to YouTube and check it out. Watch some of the videos, learn about it. Go to the TM website. It is just powerful stuff, man. It is just powerful stuff. I cannot advocate it enough that it is just, it's done so much for my life. It's taken my life to a level that's just, it's awesome. So that's it for today. Day 18, day 1 of our 7-day video series on the 7 laws, 7 spiritual laws of success. Today, the law of pure potentiality. You are pure potential. You watching this video, you have the ability to do anything. Think about it. 100 years ago, maybe a little bit more, but if you would have said to someone, 10, 20, 30 years from now, we're going to be flying in the sky, they would have locked you up and called you crazy. In fact, Marconi's friends, the guy who invented radio, who sent information through the sky, his friends did. They sent him and locked him up in the loony bin. Okay? So that's who you are. You are infinite. You have infinite potential. You have infinite power. You are God. You have the ability to do anything. So make it happen. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. If you really love your family, if you really do, then you'll want to be the best person that you can be. And it starts with finding out, discovering who you truly are, discovering your power, empowering yourself, and taking your life to the next level. So do it for yourself, do it for your family, do it for the planet. Okay? It's time for us to change. It's time for us to change from the inside out, not from the outside in. So I hope this message serves you. If you're watching this, go to the blog, higherbeing.empowernetwork.com. Click on the link above that says, I think it says like watch it now or something, watch the video, or click the bottom, click the link to the right, the long-haired hippie dude, curly hair, those are the Daves, incredible, incredible stuff. Okay, so I hope this message serves you. I hope that you take the next 21 days to change your life. I'm already doing it. My life is always advancing. I'm always progressing. I'm focused on that. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Therefore, every day, in every way, my life is getting better and better. So I hope that you join me. I hope that you take your life to the next level. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, it would be my honor to do so. So get at me, connect to me any way, and let's make big things happen. Hope you have a fantastic day. Until tomorrow, I'll see you later.